One-upmanship, please welcome Bryce.
Kevin, course master and fellow pupils. A not so long time ago, I'll start again. A not so long time ago, a lonely pinball stood in a workingmen's club, waiting for patrons and customers to enjoy it. I was the person who went to empty it and clean it every 2 or 3 weeks. This one time I went there, normally I pick a time when there's nobody there, but there's 2 guys in the club having a beer. So I do my work, go and give the funds to the share of the take to the bar man, and he gives me a handle like he always does, as usual. And then I get asked to join the 2 gentlemen. And what I discover is one of them is a salesman for the latest and greatest Commodore computer. It has, and he's saying what a great computer it is, and it has 2 Z80 processors. Now, 2 Z80 processors in the time I'm speaking, which is probably late 80s, was huge. And he was so proud of it, telling me all the stats and all that, and I'm listening and having a sip of my beer. And then he said, oh, that pinball would have simple electronics, wouldn't it? I said, would you like to see in the back box? I've got the key in my pocket. And he says, yeah, I would, to see what the old electronics look like. So I dutifully go over to the pinball, I put in the key and we unlock the back box, and I open it up, and there is the motherboard, which is as square as his whole computer. And then I said, is this a Z80? And he said, yes. I said, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, he said, but this pinball's 3 or 4 years old at least. I said, yes. And it's got 5 Z80s. Yes. 2.5 times what your computer's got. All that power. And he says, I don't understand. It totally confused him. And so I just politely told him, I said, well, the people that develop the electronics, they need to test them. So what do? They stick them in our amusement machines for 2 to 3, 4 years and let them be tested where the public kick them, bash them, they get moved from site to site, they get smoke fumes in them, other fumes. If in takeaway bars there's all the fat and the oil and the grease gets in them. And what happens? If they survive 3 or 4 years and prove themselves reliable, you will see them in your home computer where they're cherished, or a business computer in a room which is controlled by the temperature and the air is filtered and they're looked after so beautifully. Not like the ones that we operate. They get quite abused. So I felt really good that I'd managed to one-up them.
Well done.